Hi everyone, welcome to week one of our Math 100L course. Each week I'm going to try and make a short video. I'm going to try and keep it to under 5 minutes. I'm hoping for 3 minutes to kind of introduce what's going on that week and give you kind of a few things that you need to know. The important things are all written right below this video so you can go through and read them. But it's always nice to have the video so you can hear me talk to you about it. So I have my notes here, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So the first thing is the first week, there's a lot of work to do. It's not going to be like this the entire semester. This first week, there's just a lot of information that you need to get. So it will equal out as we go along, but please plan your time accordingly. Don't wait until Wednesday or Saturday to get your work done. You guys all came from the GS 120 class, so you know that there's things to do Wednesday night at midnight and then Saturday night at midnight. So, and getting used to a new course is always just a little bit difficult. So make sure you put in the time this week, especially to get used to the course. The quizzes this week, you can take as many times as you want. So there's no reason you shouldn't get 100% on all your quizzes. If you don't get 100%, take it again until you get 100%. The Meet One Another discussion board for this week. The initial post is due on Wednesday, and then the replies are due on Saturday. That's the same for all the discussion boards for the whole class. So make sure you get those done on time. You need to make flashcards this week, so make sure you get that done early. Flashcards are really, really helpful in helping you study math, especially you're going to be learning the addition and multiplication, and you make flashcards of the ones that you're not very good at, between 1 times 1 all the way to 15 times 15, okay? And 1 plus 1 all the way to 15 plus 15. If you don't know them right away, you're going to make flashcards and practice them. And it's a good idea for flashcards to practice, have like a set time every day that you practice those flashcards every day. Try to spread it out over many days rather than trying to cram it all into one day. You remember it better that way and it becomes more permanent in your memory. The next thing we're going to do is a really quick course tour just to give you an idea of what to expect in this course and get you a little bit more familiar with this course. So I'm going to do that really quick so I can try and keep this under the amount of time that I want to. All right, for the course tour, really quick. All your announcements are right here. I'm sure you're used to that. For the announcements, I always post any class-wide emails that I send out. I usually put them in the announcements. That's way any information that is important to the class that I want to make sure that the entire class knows can all be found in the announcements. And I never delete any announcements, so you should be able to access any of the announcements, any of the previous announcements. So I don't have the first announcement here yet because I'm making this video to go into that announcement. So it will be up before you log in. The content right here, this is where you go to get to the lessons for each week. So here is the welcome. Make sure you go through everything there. You just start at the top and go down. In each lesson, I'm going to show you real quick. Here's lesson 2. Each lesson has 4 or 5 folders. At least 4 folders. Some of them have 5 folders. The first folder is Getting Started. Make sure you go through all that information. And the Getting Started folder always has question and conversations. And there's a different one for each week. So if you have a question, I recommend that you go and click on this and go post the question. I can answer the question, or any of the other students in the class can answer the question. That way we can be teaching each other and helping each other out during the week. The second folder is called folder A. It's pre-gathering. All the material in this folder is due Wednesday night at 11:59 local time for you. The folder B is the gathering information. This is the material that you need for your gathering on Thursday night. Folder C has I need to go back. The folder B, gathering information, there will be assignments that you will do at your gathering in that folder. You need to make sure, sometimes you will have to print them and bring them with you. Make sure you have them with you. Folder C is the post-gathering. This is where you're going to practice what you've learned. And all of the assignments in folder C are due Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. local time where you live. And the last folder, most weeks have the portfolio project folder. There are a few weeks that do not. But the portfolio project, you'll read about that when you go through the welcome and the introduction lesson. The portfolio projects are projects that go along with what we are learning, and all the assignments in the portfolio project folder are also due Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. Now, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. You will get used to this. It may seem unfamiliar right now and kind of overwhelming to think of all the things that you need to do and remember, but don't worry, just keep moving forward and you will get it. Don't forget, under My Grades, this is where you find your grades, and this is also where you can find any comments that I make on any assignments that you've turned in. And then we have down here, this is a new thing down here. It's called Class Progress, and it shows you how you're progressing in the class. So you need to pay attention to these two things under My Grades, and if you have any questions about them, please let me know. I am here for you. I want you to succeed, and I can tell you right now, even if you are not someone who feels comfortable with math, I know that there's people in this class who feel really comfortable with math, and that's great. And I want you to help those around you. And then there's other people who do not feel comfortable with math, and I understand that. There are people who are like that, and I feel for you if you are just dreading this course. But you know what? This course, you can get a good grade in, even if you don't feel like you do a good job in math. If you do all of your assignments, if you turn in everything on time, you will do a great job in this class. I can promise you that. Okay, if you have any questions, please contact me, email me, and let me know. Thanks.